my first vlog after I've moved and I'm lying down. How cool is that? No, we moved in on Saturday and everything went quite smooth really, apart from me having to leave a good amount of my things with neighbours, my old neighbours back down in Grenville, in Cornwall, which I'm really, really grateful of. So it didn't really run as smooth as what I expected it to. But other than that, the move went really fine. Me and the kids seem to have settled in quite quickly, but I think that's because we've got all family and friends around with us, and hence the reason why I haven't really had time to fix a blog up, which won't get put on until about a couple of weeks once my internet's up and running. I will try and get it on before then, but I shall keep blogging until, and then just put them all on in one go. I had my first lot of chemo yesterday at the City Hospital. Very different. You'd expect all the units to be the same, really, but they're not. It completely different worlds apart from where I've just come from. A lot more friendlier. A lot more relaxed. It's home, and I made reference yesterday to one of the nurses. The more up north you come, the more friendlier we are, and I do believe that's sort of true. No offence to people that live in Cornwall, but that it just seems to be that way at the moment for me. So, yes, home at last. I would take you a tour of the house, but it is in so much of a mess at the moment. With boxes and stuff everywhere, so I'm feeling okay. I've just got real bad stomach cramps and cramps in my legs. I've done quite a lot though, and it's been quite stressful, to be honest. I don't think moving's ever going to be de-stressed, no matter how organised you are. And I think with them sending the wrong size van, and I had to leave over nearly half my stuff behind, didn't really de-stress. But then I was relaxed. Had a nice relaxing weekend. Lots of family and friends came out of the woodwork for when I arrived, and the house was cleaned, and things had started being unpacked and clothes hung up, and washing machine plumbed in, and doors being taken down, and things being rearranged, and it was awesome. So I feel very, very lucky still at the moment. But back to the chemo. It's my last 3 infusion chemo session. I think that's probably why I've crashed so soon, as well as the stress of everything else. I've even so got stresses from coming up from Cornwall still, but I won't go into that just yet. Yeah, feeling very drained, back on the steroids and the anti-sickness. I've had quite a lot of sickness today, of feeling sick, but not actually being sick. So towards the end of the chemotherapy, I think you begin to feel physically unable to do things more and more and more. That's why it's affected me, as opposed to being sick and really ill. I've got to show you my headscarf. That was one thing that I had on my first introduction of chemo here. we had a woman come round who did scarves and wigs there and then. It wasn't for requesting, it wasn't something that the patients had to do themselves, it was all done for them. Which kind of put a different spin on the way things are done in different areas. It's quite shocking really how different it can be. And also it's a shame really. And I think that's why people get different there's like a, I'm not being judgmental because I've been in both areas, but obviously this is my home and Birmingham's my home, so I'm probably going to be a little bit biased when I say it's a lot more friendly and it's a lot more relaxing and stuff, but it's just shocking at the same time the way two of the same type of units can be run so differently. And it's made me realise how much alone I was more and more